Year 2020 lockdown period. Surely it was a life-changing experience for hundreds and thousands, for better or worse. For me, it was probably God's blessing that those difficult times proved to be one of the best and most important turning points in my life and that of my child. Prior to that, I was already naturally inclined towards homeschooling our little daughter because I anyways used to after school teach her, and she used to learn very well from me. Also, I love teaching using different creative tactics. So I kept suggesting to my husband that I would rather homeschool our daughter, but initially my husband would have none of it. He just wasn't convinced. Coming back to the lockdown period, as you all know, online classes were being held for kids. And at that time, my husband had gotten our daughter admission into a very popular school. And I still remember my daughter used to feel miserable sitting for those classes. She was just in grade 1 then. One day, I made my husband sit during those online classes, and he was appalled, to say the least. He was very disappointed to see the way children were being taught, and he saw the futility of the entire experiment. That was when he said, "Okay, that's it, Megha. I'm now more than convinced that you should take charge and start homeschooling." Thus started a difficult but very interesting journey, and ultimately satisfying too. Hello, namaste, and welcome again to this series on homeschooling. In the previous video, we understood what homeschooling is. In this video, I will share the advantages of homeschooling for the child. In the next video, I will be sharing advantages for parents, as this video can get quite lengthy and heavy. So, why homeschooling? In fact, why not? Homeschooling is not only accessible but inexpensive, and it's also greatly freeing and rewarding. Now, before I go ahead, I would like to mention that saving on money is definitely not the goal. But it just so happens that homeschooling works out best even financially. At least that's what been our experience so far. And impressive studies and research from the western part of the world have reported homeschooled kids to perform better than their peers otherwise in studies and life in general. Homeschooled children tend to show improvement in knowledge and skills acquisition, grades, happiness factor, health, natural curiosity, and self-study and research skills. We will look into them one by one now. 1. Knowledge and skills acquisition. Homeschooling allows children to soar in their areas of strength and gradually pick up pace in their challenged areas. No school can do this even if they want to do. They just can't afford that. Number 2, better grades. Because we can ensure that the concepts are clear to the child, and on my part I also give ideas on how to remember, recall. Number 3, increased happiness. Statistics have shown homeschooled kids to be a little more happier, maybe, I don't know, because they feel comfortable and safe and are under no pressure. Number 4, improved health, both physical and psychological. And I can swear by this, that's the physical health part at least. Because in just months after I started homeschooling my child, I could see a significant improvement in my child's health. And number 5, natural curiosity. Just because nothing is forced down their throats, and if something must be taught, it can be done so in so many different ways than just textbookish way. And number 6, and I absolutely love this, self-study and research skills. This truly came as a surprise to me because I wasn't expecting this to take place so naturally and so soon. In about 2 to 3 years after I started homeschooling, my daughter was already doing self-study, revision, and trust me, that took off such a big load off me. And now she even researches a topic to a small extent. I still homeschool her, but I don't have to do so much of hand holding. It's a much lesser burden now that she is self-motivated and does self-study. So many advantages, and all this is happening in the comfort of one's home. How cool is that? That was about the advantages for the child. But what's in it for you as parents? Coming up in my next video, that is part 2 of the why of homeschooling. Until then, see ya.